Hi, so I know it's been like a little minute since I did a video, but today I just felt so compelled to come on here because um, y'all need to know men will always come back. It will be the times and the ones that you least expect it to. It'll be the ones that gave you their behind to kiss. It'll be the ones who you really didn't even have that much feeling for, or maybe you did have a lot of feelings for. It doesn't matter. All men always come back in some shape or form. So in my life, I always knew this. Like I just realized this just over dating, but in my life, I realized a man can break up with you. You break up with him, he coming back. Before it used to be like 3 months, right? Like back in the day for me, it used to be like 3 months, a man is coming back, right? It was like clockwork. Or either back then there was no ghosting, but you ghost him because you're just not interested in this guy. And then he checks up on you, just checking on you about 2 or 3 months later or a month later. And you're just like, for me, what I always do, I'm like, who this? And I always know who it is. Every time I know exactly who it is. But I'm letting these guys know you were deleted. You weren't that serious. And what do you want? Right? So then as time progressed, I've been in like relationships and in our relationships, I saw that it took a little bit longer for men to come back. I think the longer that you're with a man, whether it's 5 months, 3 months, whatever, the longer it takes for him to come back. Usually, but sometimes, usually men will leave. Men will leave you because they think they found an upgrade. They think they found someone with a flatter stomach, someone who is not going to get in their behind and tell them what to do as much. Someone that's more of a free spirit, someone that's more along their lines of who they see themselves with. So they break up with you and then they come back. And then that's when, what is it? Okay. Okay, and so that's when I got to get evil. And when I say evil, I mean the person that you were originally dating, the first time you were dating, I was being myself, but a very nice, caring version of myself, which I think a lot of girls are, or even a lot of men are like that too. But when you do me wrong and I didn't do anything to you, you will not be able to come back and step all over my heart again. This time, I'm going to show you, go play with your mama because I'm not the one or the two, right? And men are not used to that. Men are used to women crying and taking them back, or them crying and a woman taking them back, and things going back to normal. But it should never be that way, because if you wanted to be with me, you wouldn't have left. Or either I wouldn't have had to leave on you, right? So when a man comes back, I act like I don't know who he is. And then when he explains himself, right, I'm just like, that's when I have to tell him everything that you did wrong to me. And then here's the kicker. Men never like to say, I'm sorry, or I apologize. They never start out that way. They want to explain why they did what they did and how you made them go out and be a hoe, right? And so when I don't see any apology starting to come out in that explanation, that's when you're dead to me. You will never be able to take me out on a tea date or a coffee date. You will never be able to see me again. You had your one time and then you ruined it. So go kick rocks. And then you tell a guy to delete your number. I'm going to tell you this. Men don't delete anything. They don't delete your pictures. They don't delete your text. They don't delete your voice messages. They don't delete your voice memos. None of that. Voicemails. They keep everything because they think time will let you get over what they did to you, how they disrespected you, how they ghosted you, how they made you feel like you were a piece of crap. They think, 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 365 days go by. Let me hit her up. And that's the reason why I was compelled to do this video today, because a guy from literally a year ago We had a breakup basically, and I told him then, you break up with me, we're never talking again. So what did he do? 2 days later, hey, Precious, I just want to tell you that I'm sorry. I wish you the very best. Things didn't work out. And I said, what do you want? And then when I start going in on his behind, he's like trying to be the good guy. And I let him know that you're not the good guy. You're fake and phony. Go have sex with all the women that you want to have sex with till your dick falls off. Leave me alone. Then he said, well, I will never text you again. Thank you. Goodbye. Delete number, delete pictures, delete everything. Minding my business, healing, going out, rediscovering myself, dating other people, living my life as I should. And then today, let me just read it. Let me just read it. Whew. Hey there. Just wanted to say I hope you're doing well, ma'am, and I hope the city has grown on you. Now, his number was not saved. So when I saw the area code come through, I'm like, there's only 2 people who that could be, because there's people that I know would come back, but I never knew when, right? So this is one of the 2. So how I respond is, WTF do you want? Because I'm not your friend. I'm not your mama. I never wanted you to come back. You get one chance with me. And I think a lot of women should be like that. It should be one chance, one and done. You don't get to come trample over my heart again. You don't get to come 2-step on anything around here. Go be with your mama. So he says, I do not want anything. Have a great day. Why would you come and text my phone and play on my phone 1 year later if you didn't want anything? He thought I was going to respond back with, oh, hi, I'm doing great. How are you doing? No. 1 year doesn't mean I forget anything. Here's the thing. Me and most women never forget nothing. So if you think that I would be foolish enough to let you play on my phone, play in my face again, foolish enough to let you come back in this world and do what you did before, you got another thing coming. So I said, delete the number. And then he said, best wishes to you. And then he put it on notifications are silence. I just want, so, okay. I just wanted to talk about that because it's just like, nigga, you reached out to me. I wasn't thinking about you. I wasn't checking for you. And God already gave me closure. When someone disrespects you, it's closure. When someone thinks that they are better than you, it's closure. When someone gives you their butt to kiss, it's closure. I don't got to ask no questions. I don't have to understand why you did something. I just know that you did it. And then that gives me the time and the space to move on. I don't expect nothing for nobody because only one person brought me in and one person took me out of this world, period, right? And no man makes or breaks me. So what I will tell you though, while a person or a man is contemplating coming back, because they always do, you will have thoughts of this person. You might have dreams of them, dreams about them, dreams with them. You might have like a memory pop up in the middle of the day. You might have a thought of, I had a really good time with this person. We used to laugh, we used to connect, we used to talk all the time. We looked good together. But then you need to remember all the things that they did to make you feel bad, right? All the things that they did to make you feel like you were less than. All the things that they did to make you feel like you were a piece of crap. All the things that they did to make you feel like you're not the one. And that's what I do. I'm like, you know what? Things were good, but they weren't that great. And if they were great, he would have stuck around or he would not have had to leave, right? And there's some stipulations of reasons why he had to leave that had nothing to do with me. And I'm being honest when I say that. That had nothing to do with me. The thing is, when a person is a bum, they know they're a bum, basically. And they know that they can only be a bum for so long in your life, especially when you're a person of standard, you're a person that has high expectations for yourself. And your life shows that you are a boss bitch, basically. So when someone is a dusty bum, they can only be fake for so long before their true colors show, basically, right? So anyway, so I don't know if I had any dreams about him, but I definitely had some memories come across my mind over a year. And when that happens to me, because it's always out of the blue, that is a sign to me that that person is thinking about me. Whether that's a woman or a man, whether that's a dream or a memory or just a random thought, that is, to me, that is God's way of letting me know that that person is thinking about me, especially when it's out of the blue. And so what do? I go on about my business. I don't text nobody. I don't say, hey, just checking on you, just seeing how you're doing. Your number is deleted. I really forgot about you. You're not in my phone. You're deleted. You're a ghost. You're dead, right? But a man will never delete a woman. He will always think that she needs time and space to forget about what I did. And now I'm going to hit her up a year later and not say, I'm sorry. Because he has already apologized, right? A year ago. But the thing is, what do you want? You told me you weren't going to text me. You text me a year later. So what that tells me... You couldn't level it up. You couldn't level up without me. You couldn't find another person that was on my level. You are still a bum. You are still standing still. Because if you check on somebody, you reach out to somebody who you know you did wrong, it's your karma for not being in a different space and time in your life. It's your karma for wanting to check up on somebody. It's your karma of always thinking, well, maybe I could have done X, Y, and Z to this person for this person not be in my life no more. And the thing is, we have to be grown enough, men and women, to be like, look, I have this going on in my life. I would still like you around. Don't treat someone like a piece of crap and think they're going to open arms, come accept you again. When someone treats me like a piece of crap, you're dead. You no longer existed. I do not know you. I could walk past you on the street and would not look in your direction. And even if I did, I could do like this and look right through you and go on about my life. Okay. Anyways, so I just wanted to talk about this video. It's kind of long, but it's 12 minutes. Talking in this video about how men always come back. There's not going to be an instance when they don't. And it's usually the ones that you really are not expecting, or sometimes it's the ones you are expecting. And I do just want to say, most men will not say they're sorry. It's not in them. But the ones who do come back, and let's say it's a week after they did something stupid, and they straight up come back with, I'm sorry, you're a good woman, I was out of line. Maybe then you can be forgiving and give this person another chance. But when you do that, they have to start over. They cannot just swoop back into your bed. They cannot just swoop back into your home and you cook dinner for them like nothing ever happened. It's nice to be around people. It's nice to have company, but it's better to have covering. Okay? It's better to be with someone that really genuinely loves you, genuinely likes you, genuinely wants the best for you. Some people just want to be around you because they know you will level up. They know that you're the baddest. They know that you're the best. You have more positives than negatives. And they didn't get a chance to use you. And I will also tell you, if a man does not have sex with you, he will never leave you alone. If he got to fall in love with your personality, your conversation, the way that you carry yourself, how feminine you are, he will never leave you alone. He will always chase you. And the fact that this jabroni put me on notifications or silence, he still has my number, I guarantee you. He still has my number in the phone. He will never delete any of my pictures. He will always remember me. And that's his karma. The thing is, I was a great person to this person. And the thing is, you will never be able to enter back into my life. My life will always be better. And that's how you got to look at it. And I just want to tell you another story. I have stories to the end of the world. There's people who, let's say you did have sex with, and they were your boyfriend, and you did date, and you did have plans for maybe a future together, and they take a stupid pill, and then they go cheat on you, right? Those people can never come back. You can never allow those people back, because what are they going to do? They've already lost respect for you because you allowed them to come back. Number two, they probably didn't even say I'm sorry. Number three, they're coming back for comfort because they know that you were the best thing that ever happened to them. And whoever they did sleep with, or whoever they thought that they were going to find happiness with, and it was actually trash, they're going to go back to the best thing they ever had. And the thing is, when you don't let these people come back, they will just they will chase you like Michael Myers, okay? For the rest of your life. You will be the one that got away for the rest of their life. it'll be a year down the line, 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line. They're going to come get you on your Yahoo account. They're going to come get you on your Facebook and say, oh, my contacts must have got, added to my Facebook account. No, nigga, you just texted me out of the blue because you missed me and you a dumbass. And you will never get to see me again. And I had another example where this person did me so grimy. When I found out what they did, I cussed them out to the ground. This person, like maybe a month later, reached out to me. I didn't respond because I was just too irate. And then maybe like 3 months later, reached out to me again. Didn't respond because I was just too, my blood was boiling. 10 years later, reaches out, says they apologize, says they know they were wrong, says they know they should not have done anything. And then they go on into the conversation like, so where you been? How are you doing? Where are you living at? Can I come see you? You will never, you evil piece of crap. You will never get a chance to be around me in my life. And you know what? This also goes for girlfriends too. Like girls that could have been good friends to you, but they know that they did you wrong and they want to come up with a happy birthday text because they know it's your birthday. Then they want to swing back in and be your girlfriend again. No, you don't get to know any of my business. You didn't apologize for your actions. Then you're still a ghost and you're dead to me. Go ahead and be a vampire and get back in your coffin. Okay? Anyways, what I'm saying is men will always come back. The ones that treated you the worst, whether they were your good girlfriend or boyfriend, will always come back. You need to stand on business and make sure they never can get back into your life and re-enter. Not to say that you can't forgive people, but never forget how they treated you. And if they can treat you that way once, they will do it that way for the rest of your life. And you're opening up your heart for drama, for pain that you will not be able to maybe sometimes never make it out of that pit, never make it out of that hole from. Because some people are so damaged, or they think that you think so highly of yourself, they want to see you downtrodden. They want to damage your life. They want to make sure that you are not happy without them. They want to always be a part of your life. Because either they know that you were that bitch, or either they know that you're going to be successful no matter what, and they want to be in your coattails. Or either maybe they did genuinely be sorry, but the thing is, you shouldn't have did it. And when you live a life like this, where it's not that you don't forget, but you don't forget, it can be lonely. It can make you feel like you're isolated, that you can't trust nobody, you have trust issues, that people will always turn their back on you. But the thing is, all of that is true. They will turn their back on you at some point. And there's only certain relationships, certain people that you should give chances to, like maybe someone in your family, someone that has always been there for you, and you realize that they are human. And there's sometimes you realize that a man is human too, but they're not. They're really another species. Okay. Anyways, let me know what you think. I know this video got longer, but it's the truth. Men always come back.